everyone. This is to talk a little bit more about the Newsgroup project. To see what I have about it in our classroom, if you go to the Lessons tab and go to the syllabus calendar and other useful course documents, you'll see a little bit about it in our online syllabus under News Project. So that's the first place where you can find information about it. You'll also see it every week. At the bottom of the list, you'll see a news project, and there's a quick summary again of what the news project is and how you can access it. Everybody in the class is being divided into one of these two groups, either the discussion board group or the Facebook group. Everybody has the exact same assignment, and that assignment is to post a little bit about the global environmental news that you are discovering as you're reading newspapers or as you're watching television or as you're listening to the news. You're probably, now that you're going to start being more aware of global environmental news, and I want you to share this news with each other. And I'd like to have you interact about the news. The more you share and talk about the global environmental news, the easier it's going to be for you to think about the other things that we're learning in this class. So, I want you to do this as this information comes to you, but I'd like you to make at least 10 posts over the course of the quarter. And you need to do the first, at least 5 of them before midterm, which is February 9th, and the other 5 in that second part of the class. So each post needs to have at least 150 words, and it needs to be of original description or commentary. So you don't want to just sort of copy and paste from your story. I want something that you have said about the story. Just a quick summary. What is it? Why is it relevant to our class? Or why do you think that this particular story is interesting and worth sharing? And then I want you to tag your news item with one of our course perspectives, which you're learning about in this week 1 lecture. And our course perspectives are the social perspective, the political perspective, economic perspective, and geographic perspective. And by including this tag information, you'll be able to help other people as you're writing your midterm and your final, and yourself actually, to find information about what it is you're writing. The timing, as I said, you need to make at least 5 posts before the midterm and the second 5 after the midterm. But you can make as many posts as you want. You may find 5 things every week that you want to post about, and that's fabulous. And actually, the more you post, the more you'll have to work with in your writing, your midterm, and your final. But in order to make sure that everybody doesn't sort of wait until the last minute on this, you need to make your posts during at least 3 different weeks of the first part of the quarter. So your 5 posts need to be made at least during 3 different weeks. The actual posts that you make are not going to be graded. I will be reading them and looking through them, but I'm not going to grade them. Where they'll get graded is when you pull them in to your midterm and your final. And I'll be talking more about that later in the quarter, about how you're going to write your midterm and your final. But the information that you use in your news posts will assist you in the writing of your midterm and final. And so that's where I'll look at the at what you posted and how good it was. So, and those midterms and finals, of course, combine to be 20% of your grades. So, while the exact posts that you're making are not graded, the content is not being wasted. So, there's 2 ways that you'll be able to post these news posts. You can either post it to the discussion board or to Facebook, and you'll have been assigned to a team, either the news group or the Facebook group, depending on how you selected in the orientation quiz. And I picked Facebook based on the results from the pre-class survey. 74% of the class uses Facebook, and so I thought, we'll go with Facebook. About 40% of the class also used MySpace, but since the overwhelming majority used Facebook, that's what I decided to go with. So the exact same assignment, just where you're posting it, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of research to determine whether people seem to learn more using Facebook than they do using the discussion board. So I'll let you know how that research is going as we go along. If you have any questions about this, please email me. I'm happy to answer your questions. Thanks.